Hey guys, so this is going to be a mini vlog because I just wanted to talk to you about what's going on. I'm going to be filing this under the Chronic Health series because I am going in for surgery tomorrow. Thankfully, outpatient surgery. I had a video where I talked about it briefly before. I know a little bit more about it now. It is spinal decompression. If you didn't watch the other video, I've been in more and more pain in my back, and it's actually been, when I have back pain, it's been translating into my bladder, which if you've never had sharp pains in your bladder, I sincerely hope you never do, because oh my God, it can make you insane. But that's been getting a lot worse. We tried the SI joint injections. They didn't work. Borderline made it worse. You can see that vlog too and see me get very annoyed at my level of healthcare that I had with that. So anyway, the surgery is tomorrow. I am stressed out. I knew I would be. I am very prone to anxiety. I look put together right now, in part because I just filmed a makeup tutorial, to distract me, and so now I look like I'm ready for whatever when I'm about ready to go to Target and pick up some last minute things like a bath poof on a stick, because I'm not going to be able to bend over, so I'm going to wash myself with a rag on a stick. Yeah, I was trying this morning. I know shaving is not going to happen. I was trying this morning to see if I could do my legs by propping them up and not bending over, and it just, no, I cannot. I don't know. If you see this and you've had experience, I will take any advice because I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, and I'm most nervous, like, I'm not scared of the surgery itself. It's general anesthesia, which freaks people out. I am freaked out about having to go to the hospital. I am freaked out about getting the IV in. I am freaked out about being in recovery and unable to move, and either freaking out after anesthesia, or this is me with the bladder problems. I'm afraid of like having to go to the bathroom and I can't stand up yet because it's too short of a surgery to get cathed for. It's only an hour and a half surgery, but that hour and a half, I have no fear, which is ridiculous because that's what most people are afraid of. But I have no fear of the actual surgery. Once I am out, do what you will, which sounds a little wrong, but no, medically, do what you need to do because I am not there. It does carry some risks. I mean, anytime you go under, there are significant risks, and they are going to be hanging around in my spine, which, yeah, so worst case scenario, you have death or paralysis, although it's like 85% it goes great. Well, that's not even like more than 85% is like you get a significant amount of pain relief and like more normalcy into your life, which my little brain cannot even understand. Like I've had a couple moments where I've been able to sit there and think, oh my gosh, what could this actually change? Because I've been walking around in various levels of pain from this for 13 years. 13 years since I was since a few months before I turned 21. I am 34 now. I mean, just think about that. It's, it's increasingly affected what I've been able to do. I had to quit a job or leave a job. I loved working with little kids because I couldn't do it anymore because everything was low to the ground. College was nearly impossible, and there ended up being other issues with that, so I lost financial aid, blah, 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 blah. But it's like sitting for that long is insanely painful, and it's like you get to the point where it's one thing. I have, because of this, a fairly high tolerance for back pain, but it's getting bad enough, fast enough, where if I was trying to, say, be in a college class or be focusing on work, I couldn't. So that is why we've opted to go ahead and go surgical. It is outpatient. I will be home tomorrow evening, check in at 11, the surgery's at 1, they should be done by like 2:33. I have recovery for a few hours to make sure I'm okay and I come out of anesthesia and blah, 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 blah. And then I have to come home and take a lot of painkillers and try to remember not to bend, twist, or lift anything. I have a 5 to possibly 10 pound weight limit. So basically, I can't be at home alone with my kids, especially because I have an almost 3-year-old who likes to throw tantrums on the floor. Or if she gets hurt, she just flops on the floor, and I cannot pick her up and make her feel better. As a mom, that's just like, I already had a taste of that when I was pregnant with my second, but if I had to, I could pick her up. I was just not supposed to because it would give me pain, but it didn't pose any threat to the other baby. Anyway, we are just all kinds of off topic. I'm having the surgery tomorrow. I'm stressed. I am just prone to stress, so I knew this would happen. I knew as it got closer, I was going to get more and more like these moments. I'm not going to replicate it because I was like about to show you like the shallow breathing. And if I do that, I will have an anxiety attack on camera. And let's just not, because this is supposed to be distracting me. This is supposed to be keeping me from having a panic attack, but sleep has not been happening the last few days. I think I'm fine. I'm not thinking about it. It's like, it takes me a while to fall asleep, close to most of the time, half an hour to 45 minutes, and I'll be almost asleep, and all of a sudden you just get that tight feeling in your chest, and your brain is just like, and then it's like, you have to sit there, you have to talk yourself out of it, you have to calm down. Half the time it's like you got to repeat the whole cycle to going to bed, and then you have another half hour, 45 minutes before you'll really fall asleep again. So that sucks. I'm worried about sleep after surgery because I'm paranoid. They're like, oh yeah, sleep however you want. I'm like, but I'm not supposed to twist, and if I'm on my side and I roll over in my sleep, is that not twisting? They seem to be very chill about it, but I am freaked out because I've already had procedures that haven't worked, that have caused more pain, and I am determined to, at the very least, not make anything worse with this. That is like my number one goal, and everything above that is like icing. You know, if I could, even better, if I could get the pain back to where it was even 6 months ago, that would be fantastic. If they can actually go back like 7 or 8 years, my mind will be blown. And if they can actually take most of the pressure off the nerve and I can act normal, I won't even understand. It's like a freaking unicorn. Like, I don't even understand its existence except as like a joke. Like, I don't. And that is crazy. That is really crazy. So, yeah, my ultimate thought, because one of the times when it was months to a year after I'd hurt myself, I was trying to go rollerblading with my sister, and I got like half a block and my leg just went out, like to the point where fortunately there was a stop sign there because I was just hanging onto it because I wasn't sure I could get to myself to the ground safely because it was that wobbly and I was on, wheels. So it's like in my mind, if I am ever able to get on skates again, like I will cry. I will actually cry because that's kind of like the ultimate. Like if I can do that, I feel like I can do anything. I should not do anything. Like I've joked that it's like, oh, if I do that, I'm going to do freaking derby. No, I really shouldn't because one of the things he has said is they're finding a genetic component, not to that's what hurts you, but to having like, I don't know, just how your body is made, having like a predisposition to hurting yourself in the lower back area and in these ways. And so even if I feel like I can do anything, I should probably still think about what I'm doing so that I don't re-injure myself. Yeah, so I am nervous as all get out. I have been all over social media today going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So hopefully it'll go great. I am planning on having my crappy little iPhone blog sections that I'll put together to give you an idea what recovery is like. And yeah, I will be freaking out not sleeping tonight, but I hope you have a fantastic day. So bye.